This is Congressman Jerry Nadler, a Democrat in the United States Congress, talking about wanting the federal government to force your 2-year-old child, your toddler who may not even be able to talk yet, force your 2-year-old to wear a face mask. And if you don't put your baby in a face mask, Jerry Nadler wants you to be labeled as a child abuser. Take a listen to this.
Before I was allowed to go to school, I won't tell you how many years ago that was, I had to be vaccinated for diphtheria, for whooping cough, for the diseases that they then knew had to vaccinate against. Nothing has changed. We have to vaccinate people to prevent diseases and pandemics. The gentleman asked, why should a 2-year-old, and the fact of the matter is that people should require to be either vaccinated, especially a nurse who is dealing with patients, who is breathing on those patients. She can transmit the disease. So certainly she should be required to be vaccinated, because the vaccination not only protects her, it protects against transmission of the disease to the next person. And the healthcare worker certainly ought to be required to be vaccinated. And when we have a pandemic like COVID-19 pandemic that we had, 2-year-olds should have been required to wear masks. It would be child abuse for parents not to do that, because there was no vaccination available for 2-year-olds. And the only way to protect them against COVID was to have them wear masks. And these mandates are meant to protect the public's health and safety.
Now, for me to say that what he is saying, what Nadler is saying, is just a little controversial would be the understatement of the year. Any parent who has a 2-year-old is probably feeling prickles up their neck in just rage, outrage, that this man in Congress would try to tell us to wrap our child's face in a face mask. But the point of this is what the left thinks of us. This is what the left wants to force us to do. These are the same people ideologically. I know Jerry Nadler is not writing AI algorithms, but ideologically, this is the kind of control the ideological left wants to exert over our lives, every aspect of our lives.